All right. What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power. We show the true potential of the cardboard pennies we like to purchase. Got some casual EDH this evening for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I completely messed up the schedule for December and made this on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. So oops. Because the funny thing is, ironically, my work was able to give me Wednesdays off to help me accommodate on the Wednesday streams, but then ironically, I messed the entire thing up and didn't realize it until it was too late. Thankfully, we close at 6, so it's not the worst. All right, so got some fun stuff this evening. We are going to hand it over to Dredge to say a new mulligan option to showcase this evening. So Dredge, whenever you're ready, let us know how it rolls.
So, as I was telling you earlier, we have this cool little new way to start the game. You draw 12 cards, and then you put 5 back into your library, shuffle it up, and you get to keep the 7 that you feel is the best. If you end up only drawing 1 land, of course, you get a free mulligan. You can do it again. But the cool thing about this is that it helps speed up games. It can also make sure no one gets mana flooded or no mana, so it helps out with that. It was founded, I can't remember who. I'm going to try and find out who it was again, but it was founded on Twitter about over a year ago. And my play group has been using it for quite some time, and it's quite enjoyable. So I'm happy we can try it out tonight.
All right. Very excited. Awesome. I've never tried it either, so I'm very excited to see how it is. So let's do this. Time to randomize it 4 times. What we're going to do is we're going to randomize it 4 times, and then we are going to, from there, whoever goes first, say who you are. You're more than welcome to promote whatever you fancy. From there, you want to say which commander that you are playing, anything about the commander that you like, or anything of the past history of the commander, or simply just, I like it because it's dinosaurs. And then from there, you will play your turn, and then we will go from there. So it's randomizer a few times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unlock it so it goes over there, and that will be our order. Boom. All right. So Big, whenever you're good.
Oh my gosh, it's me.
I know. Use the 1.
All right. Hi, my name is Blake. I go by BakeB44100 on all the tags, on all the social media. Tonight, playing Aragorn the Uniter. It's gonna be pretty explosive. It's gonna be a blast. Trying to get as many games as I can with it before I decide to tear it apart.
Sounds about right. All right. You frozen?
And on to me? No.
All right. There you go. Yep. There you go.
A biggie. Okay, so I'm playing Joda. I'm actually doing an all Doctor Who deck. All the cards are from the 4 decks, other than the evil villains. And using Joda to see if I can power them out and probably win by combat. I don't know if the Doctors will interact and do something funny, but we'll see. And we'll go from there.
And then down to Fredo.
Hi everyone, I'm Fredo over @MTG on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all those things. Today I'm playing Pantlaz's Sun Favored. I just love Ixalan, and I've been having a blast playing some of the commanders from the newest set. Just trying to get some discover value and playing out my dinosaurs. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And I am playing Osgir the Reconstructor. I built this deck when it was released because it's Boros artifact. I thought it was pretty cool. I have not played it since then, which is the date of 2021. So it's been a little while since I put this deck together. It's one of those decks where like I thought it was really cool, played it a couple times, and I'm like, oh, neat, and then just didn't want to take it apart because like I know it was a pretty cool deck and like cool synergies, but it's like I don't play it, so I'm basically just trying it out one last time before the end of the year, before I turn it into probably the Jeskai flip artifact gnome thing. I think that would be a lot more fun personally. But Osgir will probably go into that deck, that's why. Alright. There's the introductions. So Big B, whenever you're good, play it out.
Alright. Let's do it. Draw for turn. Play an Evolving Wilds. Go ahead and crack it. Then I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. I may or may not have drawn a doctor. I'm going to play Temple of Deceit. Cry one time. Yeah, that'll stay there. And I will say go.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. I'll play a Mirrored Landscape tapped, and we'll say go.
Untap. Draw. I will do a Battlefield Forge into a Soul Ring. I'm probably the target now. And I will then pass the turn.
Okay.
But I don't have anything after that. I'm not one of those players right now.
Question is, do we want to kill the Soul Ring so he gets 2 of them later?
That's what it is, see? I want it to go away.
Play Farseek. Gonna find a mountain, and then I will pass.
Okay. Some of these cards have some massive text on them.
It makes
Okay.
you wanted to see how much they could write in the thing.
But the doctor cards, they're nothing but text.
I will play another Temple and Scry. That can stay there too. 5 color needing mana. I'll say go.
Alrighty. One tap. I'll draw. I'm gonna play a Forest for turn. We're gonna tap the Forest. I'm gonna cast my own Soul Ring. Tap the Soul Ring into the Mirrored Landscape, and we'll go crack for some basics.
That's a nice forest too, by the way.
Thank you. Love these forests, but more than anything, the mountains are sick too.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have to be the same type, so we'll get its sibling here too.
Yeah, those lands are just like absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. I'll pass to you, Chris.
Alright, I'm gonna untap and I will draw. I will do a Plains Return. I'm gonna tap 3 to cast a Semblance Anvil. With the Anvil, I'm going to exile a Foundry Inspector. So artifacts and creatures cost 2 less to cast. But that is all I will be doing now.
Okay.
Shenanigans.
So I can do things, but we'll see. Because the payout is basically just trying to get as much mana as possible. And then try to do something with it.
Alright, I'm gonna play Prairie Stream.
And Omega says, watch out for Fredo.
Whoa!
Tap 3 and play Geist of Saint Traft.
Ooh, good card.
And then I will pass.
And after that,
Yeah, he is. You're good.
Yep,
Okay.
I passed.
untap. Do I have anything for turn 3? I have a land that comes into play tapped because I have no islands or plains. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to play these really cool 3D glasses.
Nice.
I'm ramping. I'll say go.
I'm glad they put the
Alright.
talismans in the deck because, like, 1, it was obviously needed, but 2, like, the art is really cool on those talismans.
Yeah, I like how they all coordinate to the doctor, so they all have like the bow and everything. Pretty cool.
The celery stick.
Yeah.
Play a Canopy Vista for land for turn. And we're going to tap 1 of each color, and we'll bring out Pantlaza turn 3. They said it couldn't be done with the pre-con, but yeah, here we are.
Yep.
On ETB, there is a Discover 4. So, we'll Discover for 4. We'll get Descendant's Path. Beginning of my upkeep, I will reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card that shares a type with the creature I control, I can cast it without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, I put it to the bottom of my library.
Yeah, now
And we'll pass the turn there.
Very nice art.
Right?
Like,
So good.
that's cool. Alright, I will do a Plains Return. I'm going to tap for a red, taking 1 life, going to 39. And a white to cast Osgear. For 2 mana, I will cast an Hedron Archive. And then white and the 2 for a Rebek. Artifacts you control protection from each converted mana cost from among artifacts I control. It is 1, 3, and 4. Currently.
Alright.
I will then pass the turn. So I have things, but I'm not going crazy.
Draw.
1,
Draw. Alright.
3, and 4. So people are aware.
Play Glacial Fortress. To play Spirit Mantle onto Geist.
Ooh, that's good.
Go
Pro
to
creature and hex.
Yep.
Crazy.
go to combat. Swing with Geist. We're gonna get a 4/4 Angel on board, and Geist is gonna go towards. Geist is going to Fredo,
Alrighty.
and the Angel is going to you, Chris.
Yeah, I'll take the 4.
I'll take 3.
And then I will. Anything else? No, I think I will pass turn with that. Stop it. Angel goes away.
I will untap a raw. Play this here mountain. So I'm gonna tap for red, white, green, black, take a pain for blue. And Yoda is going to join the party.
What up, Joda?
And I will say go. I've been wanting to build a deck with this card since I pulled it, but I already have a legendary deck with Dahada, Binder of Will. I didn't want to build a 5-color version of the same deck, you know?
That's fair.
So
Or, for Descendants Path is a Ripjaw Raptor. We'll cast that for free.
That's
no.
good.
On ETV, there is a Discover before my draw step, so we will go ahead and resolve for 5. Poetic Ingenuity. Whenever one or more dinosaurs I control attack, create that many treasures. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I create a 3/1 red dinosaur token. This ability triggers once each turn. But the first one triggers. Yeah. That makes sense. And then we'll draw. Got it. All right. Let's
We got
see.
dinos, doctors, artifacts, and do we have hobbits or elves?
No.
It's
No.
a mystery.
All right. 8, 2. Not entirely free just yet. So. Joda is out, correct?
Yes.
He's a 6/6.
5/5. Oh yeah, he counts himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Very good. XX for H for another. Yeah. It's not.
Oscar
Okay.
is a 4/4.
With Pro 1, 3, 4.
Oh, Oscar himself has that?
Oh, never mind. I lied to you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, the
Gotta make
artifacts.
him
Yeah.
make him an artifact
I,
first.
I don't have those things. Just kidding. Never mind. Those aren't in my deck.
Liquid
I
metal torque.
There's the Liquid Talk and then the whatever the other one is.
Gotcha.
Coding? Coding.
Liquid
I'll
metal torque.
swing
Yeah, that's
4/4 over back at St. Taft.
Yep.
And we'll create 1 treasure.
Ashnod's Transmogrant is also a really underplayed card. especially in Osgood,
Yeah.
because you can use it twice. 3 times.
All right. Any effects before damage?
I got nothing.
Nothing here.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. So on attack, I get the treasure and 4 over at you, Bigby.
Okay. It is.
And then for, let's see, tap a green here to, we'll cultivate, and we'll go find a plains, and we'll find a forest.
So what I like about the pre-cons and like certain new sets, like cards like Cultivate and whatnot, like the very like inexpensive cheap cards are getting the new arts, unlike instead of just getting the same thing over and over again. So I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy they're investing more into that. Play the forest for land for turn. Or no, wait. Did I play a land for turn?
No, the planes.
No, but that was
That's
from the
yeah,
cultivate.
that's the only thing that came in so far. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you should have
So
6
play
total
the
lands when
forest.
you do it.
Yeah, because you ramp twice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Then we'll play the forest for land for turn. And I'll tap for, let's see, we'll do 3 this way. I cast Progenitor's Icon. We'll say dinosaurs. I can tap it for 1 mana of any color, or I can give my dinos flash. And we'll stop there. We'll end the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I will tap 2, sacrificing the Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards.
Ooh, getting rid of protection just to draw some cards.
I
Okay.
will land for turn will be a Darksteel Citadel, so it also accounts for 0 right now. So 0. I will tap 4, exile the Hedron Archive to make 2 copies of it with Osgir.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's why.
Mana.
Hedron Archive.
Draw and mana. Good lord. That's nuts.
Tap 2, 2, sack. 2, sack. Okay. Tap for 2. With 1 floating, I cast Shimmer Mirror. And can't do anything else. Forgot he had Vigilance. And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Good. Forced. Tap 4. Play Aragorn.
Oh.
Aragorn.
Every time I see Aragorn on like a deck, I want to watch the movie straight through again. Like every single time.
Same. Same. It's horrible. I have no time. Cast Argothian Enchantress. The Aragorn trigger, I will target Gist. No, I can't do that, can I?
Can't do that. He's pro creature.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's fine. Aragorn will have it. And then go to combat. Swing with Gist. Get an angel. Gist is going to attack. Chris, he's going to attack you, Fredo. And the angel is going to Chris again.
Yep.
I'll pick 3.
I'll say 4.
Oh yeah. Earlier, this is not a May ability. I do have a 3/1 red Dino token.
All right, yeah, no worries.
And I pass.
Okay. Untap, nothing on upkeep. If a roll. We will play the 10th Doctor. On cast, I get to cascade into a legendary permanent of 4 or less. That is if no one's countering or...
Yeah, you got mine.
Talisman. We get Yasmin. No, yes. We got Yasmin Khan.
Very nice.
She exiles the top card of the library until end of turn. Next, end step, I may play it. She's also a 3/3. 1, 2, 3. All my creatures have +3/+3. I think Big's got the biggest board, so I'm going to have Yoda come and say hello. He's an 8/8.
I'll take it.
I know you left me alone the last 2 attacks, but you're getting a little
Just to
scary.
see what happens.
Just getting a little scary.
Yeah, I'm getting scary.
I have no evasion or anything yet. I will pass.
I do have stuff, but I haven't done
bef-
anything just yet, though.
Before end step, this may draw me some ire. We're going to tap this to give my next dinosaur flash. And then 4, 8, 11. 11 minus 10, negative
Yeah.
1. 2
I also
green.
made a boo-boo.
We're going to cast Galta Primal Hunger from my hand.
G baby.
And
I
we're
thought
going to
that-
just... What was
I
that?
thought the 10th Doctor was just him when he attacks, but it's when anything attacks.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I'm supposed to exile the top card until it's a non-land, and then it gets suspend 3. Talisman of Conviction.
There you go.
Nice. For his regeneration, right?
Yeah.
That's Matt Smith's bow tie, I believe.
Yes.
So we'll discover for 12. We'll get an Earthshaker Dreadmaw.
Oh, what a hit.
When it ETVs, I'll draw a card for each other dinosaur I control. So that oh yeah, that does count for Gotha since it's an ETV effect.
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll draw 4 cards before my turn. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll untap. Upkeep, there is a Descendants Path trigger. It is a Rootbound Crag. That will go to the bottom of my library. And we'll draw. Let's see. Who has shields kind of sort of down? Chris, you only have a...
2/2 flasher.
It has protection, right? From 3 and 4.
0, 1, 3, 4.
And then yeah.
That might open at any time.
And a 3/4. Alright. We'll tap for 1 of each color, and then a total of 5. And I'm going to cast Gishath's Son's Avatar.
Oh, just hitting everything, my guy.
That Earthshaker Drenma really gave me some ridiculous value.
I mean,
We'll discover for 6.
The real problem is if we ever get the dinosaurs on the spaceship, then we have an issue.
There is none of that here. That uncommon is a little pricey. So we'll get Atsoken Seer. I can sack it to return a dinosaur from my graveyard to my hand, or I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. And then we'll just go to combat. I am interested in swinging out. Let's see. Galta will pay a visit to the Dredge King. I think a 12/12 should be able to do some damage, if not just die. We'll send over Gishath at Chris to pay a visit. We'll send the Earthshaker Dreadmaw at Chris as well. So
That's triple.
7-6 and a 6-6 at Chris, and a 12-12 over at the Dredge King.
They have
Well,
trample.
I will take 12.
Alrighty.
And I'll take 13.
Alright, on attack or on damage, Gishath will trigger. I will reveal the top 7 cards of my library and put any dinosaurs from among them onto the battlefield. Also, Gishath has vigilance, so we'll do that.
Because why
So
not?
tops, yeah. So top 7: Sakama,
Oh, fudge.
Bone Horde, Contest of Claws does not count. Marauding Raptor, Cliff Chopper, Retreat 2 more, Return of the Wild Speaker, and Cinderglade.
Marauding, is that the
The 2
pinger?
damage.
Yeah.
Whenever you play a creature, it pings you. Is that one?
Uh-huh.
You also don't
And
gain
de-
life.
and you also can't gain life.
No, that's Rampaging Ferocidon. Marauding Raptor is the one that it pings itself for 2. If a dinosaur is dealt damage this way, Marauding Raptor gets +2 until end of turn.
Yeah.
So it will ping Zakama and Bone Horde for 2 damage. That's quite a bit of dinosaurs. I will get 3 treasures upon those attacks as well. From the Poetic Ingenuity. So that'll go to 3. And I will go to end step. We'll bin a Thunderherd Migration. Down to hand size.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Pass to you, Chris.
All that? You still have 7 cards? What?
Yep.
Okay. Ping myself for 1 with the red. And Dark Seal. Actually, no, it costs reduction cost. For a Goblin Engineer.
Nice.
ETBs, I may search my library for an artifact to put into my bin. So I don't know what I'm going to get, but I need to look for something. It's not going to be a bauble, I'll tell you that.
I have that in my new competitive River Song deck.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a Casey is not going to do anything. Maybe this. Oh, I have a Grain of Balisher in this deck.
Oh my god.
Maybe the stupid cat. Once in, once out, once in, once out. It might be an Ugin's Nexus. So I can take some extra turns.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, that's 5. So yes, the Nexus is gonna go in the bin. I'm going to. I only have the 1 red source. Not cool. Can't do that. Tap for 4 and 5 to bring back Ugin's Nexus to my hand. To the field.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna pay 1 to sacrifice it so I can get an extra turn. Let me put that on the screen so I can see it. I doubt it's gonna do anything, but I have to try. Single white. I will fragmentize the Descendant's Path.
Alrighty.
That has been kind of bonkers.
That's nuts. Can't.
I will then move to end step and then go to my next turn. will pay 2, sacrifice an archive to draw 2. Arcane Signet for 0. Discount protection for 2 as well. Problem is, those dinosaurs are a lot larger than 0 through 4.
So big. Holy snap.
Yeah, Goth is like a 12.
Just a question, Chris.
Yo.
You end up making 2 copies of Ugin's Nexus, correct?
Oh, I did not. I only made 1.
Yeah, so when you make the 2, you sack 1, 1's still in play, you can't take the extra turn. Because it stops itself.
No, because it's the legend rule.
Yes, but the 1 is still in play. And what's the first line of text? If a player would begin an extra turn, instead they skip it.
Well, so the way my thought of it is like when they both enter the play, you select one of them. Yes. 1 dies, so I don't get that extra turn, but then I pay 1 to sacrifice the Nexus.
Oh, okay, that's what you did. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. I got lost there, sorry, for a second. That's why I wanted to clarify, just so I knew.
No worries. It's not helping.
I want to make sure I'm on the same page. Yeah. And who knows? Someone out there may have the same thought as me and was like, "What?"
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Who am I to deny him a second turn?
I would have went with the flow, but I was just like, it was puzzling my head.
Tap 2, draw 2 with the archive. I got a land for turn. Ooh.
The old legend rule would have been good for that card.
Not wrong.
Because they both would have died at the same time.
Pay 1 and a red for Thrilling Discovery. I gain 2 life. Watch out. Discarding 2 cards, which is going to be Magnifying Glass and Archaeomancer's Map. And then I'll draw 3. Actually, I think I have it. No, I don't. I'm almost there. Yeah, I don't have enough mana.
Dinos, he's about to win the game. You know what you got to do, right, Dinos?
That's 3 or less. That goes there. I don't have enough mana. I sacrificed everything. I'll just gonna put a large target on me, but I'm gonna do it to show you what it is. Pull from Eternity to put Ugin's Nexus back from the exile to my graveyard.
Smart play. Thank you.
Because since I'm gonna die, this is what I do with Isochron Scepter, and just keep copying that to get infinite turns.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I will Faithless Looting, losing 1 life. Never thought I would ever even draw this card in my life, so. Draw 2.
The deck's really trying to say, don't take me apart.
It's doing something. Discarding 2, it's Leona Nabunus and Urza's Mine.
I love me some Tron.
For 0, I cast Mirror Retriever. No stinking mana left to do anything. I will then pass and hope we don't die.
Okay.
I dug like 8 deep, so I tried.
I know, you really did. You might be the only... might be the only... you were the only hope we had.
Yep.
At 3. Cast... Weirding Wood? Planes gets it. It can tap. I can tap it, add 2 mana of any one color. I also get a Debater for 2. And I get to already drew a card. Greater Aromancy.
Can you do 34 in the air? Plus a little bit more because the raptor is flying.
I Yeah, no, unfortunately, I cannot. It's the worst. All right, tap this for 2 white, just to keep drawing. Greater Ormancy?
Okay, it's
Nope, that's it. Pass.
Okay, let's see what the doctor can do. Untap. This goes down to 2. Draw my card. Well, that was not a farewell. Okay.
Oh, gee.
that
was
would have done
hoping.
it.
I was hoping. I'll tap for blue and one other, and I'm going to play Adric Mathematical Genius. The important part is that this is a 2 CMC legend, and it's going to go for a 1 CMC, which is the puppy, robot dog.
I love the dog.
Yep.
I actually really do. I would love to build a deck around it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And we're going through. Sorry for this.
Oh, you're good.
We're gonna try and find the.
It's more so we're seeing how far deep farewell was.
That's kind of what I was looking at too. I'm like,
How long were we screwed?
for a while it seems like. Beast Within would have helped a little bit, I guess. Puppy, where are you? No.
Is the
Pardon?
dog in the deck?
Is it on the
LOL.
bottom? No. No, it is. That every time I've goldfished it, there he is.
There we go.
Oh,
There he is.
You played
Oh,
fetch and no one came back.
Yeah.
oh no. You ran out of battery.
Yep. Oh, yep.
it happened a lot. He ran out of power.
Does
Okay.
Cannon.
That gives me 5 + 5 + 5 now. The question is, do I want to add more?
So it's a reasonable amount to take a smack in the face with a dino.
I can block. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if I make some more blockers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. It seems to be the only. I'm gonna play Mr. Ryan Sinclair. Whenever he attacks, I exile cards at the top of my library. Till I exile non-land card, I can cast it. But it's a 3, so now we're gonna look for a 2. There's a couple of them in there.
Iris.
And Gallifrey. I know he's a 2, and I think there's another one that's a 2.
Yeah, I think there's
I
another one there.
I should have
Pretty
paid
sure there
attention
is.
to the other one. Feed the forms
Luke,
too.
the
Can I
other
use
one
that?
is Luke, the other one's the TARDIS. Isn't that a 2-cost?
Yeah, that-
No, but it's not legendary. Here it is. Sarah Jane.
TARDIS isn't legendary?
No,
What?
because the TARDIS technically is not legendary. His is unique, yes, but there are other TARDISes.
Intriguing.
So Sarah Jane is whenever I cast a historic spell, I get to investigate, and it triggers once each turn. But the
Love
important
it.
part is my creatures now have +7/+7.
Pretty significant. This is
Yeah.
very significant. You might live through all of this.
All
I'm
depends
gonna-
on where the Jurassic Park wants to go. Which
Here's a game.
island are we gonna be stuck on?
I'm going to say go.
Ant in step will flash in for 3 green mana. A Thrashing Brontodon, which we'll discover for 4. Defense of the
Hey,
Heart.
I know.
Defense of the Heart, really, brah?
It's yeah.
He already has
That's
his best dinos out. It's not
Yeah,
like
what are
he's
we gonna go for?
We can't get any worse. All right, at the beginning of my upkeep, there is a exile trigger, so we'll exile 2 cards. If I exiled a land card, I create a 3/1 dinosaur, which will take away my discover. So there is a the treasure will be coming in, and I will be creating another 3/1 dino. That one cannot attack, so we'll say it's tapped this way, and we'll make this one be the untapped one. So those will go into exile. I can play them this turn. And the other upkeep will trigger. An opponent controls 3 or more creatures, so I will sacrifice Defense of the Heart and look for up to 2 creatures and put them out onto the battlefield. And so
We do it again.
we are looking for something.
Just look for a little something.
Well, something. Wrathful Raptors. Whenever a dinosaur is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dinosaur. And then I believe we're gonna get a Bronzebeak Foragers. It is basically a what's that enchantment that takes a Grasp of Fate?
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah. So we will be Grasp of Fating in turn order. I'm thinking
What's
Joda since
After casting your, how much mana do you have open?
I haven't cast anything yet, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The
7,
Grasp of
8,
Fate
9.
isn't cast?
It's
No.
entering from the Defense of the Heart. It's on the body effect from the
Yeah.
dino.
Oh, it's on the body. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you'd like to respond, we can do that.
Well, all my stuff has ward 1, so you do
Oh.
have to pay 1.
Well,
Or
we'll pay the
ability will be
1.
countered. Okay.
We'll pay the 1 to pay for Joda. So we'll say Joda, Aragorn, and then from you, Chris, we'll take away your well,
There's Ozzy
yeah,
and
it
Rebel.
has to be Ozzy because all your other stuff has pro converted mana cost 4.
Do I put it over the zone? Maybe. I'm gonna die, I think. I'll put it in the zone.
Alrighty. And then we'll just go to, I guess, combat. Chris,
Yo.
I don't know how to feel about you, buddy.
It's okay.
So we are going to go Xaxes because of trample and
Yeah.
how that works. Whatever doesn't get through essentially will be reflected anyway at you. So we'll send the Dino token, Galta, and Earthshaker over at you for exact lethal.
Yeah.
And then let's see.
On my turn, I had Trash for Treasure to get another extra turn, and then with Osgear, do another turn. So I had at least 2 or 3 turns in a row.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nice.
We'll send in the air. Do you have mana to recast Joda, by the way, Dredge?
No, I'm 2 off now because it's tax.
The cat tax. Okay. So we'll send Zakama and Gishath over at you for 16.
Zakama has vigilance, yeah?
They both do.
Yep.
So you said 16?
16. I'm adding some more math. Sorry about that. We'll send at Bigby the Bone Horde in the air for 5/5. How big is Geist?
Oh, Geist is a 3/3 with protection from
Creatures.
Okay.
creatures.
So we'll
That's it.
send Pantlaza and Ripjaw over at you as well. That's 12, and we'll hold back the rest. So we'll
I'm just
do.
hitting 16?
You're just getting 16, and Big B is getting 12.
Okay, so I'll block Pantlaza, so I'll only take 9.
Alrighty. There is a damage trigger if Gishath does get through, though, Dredge.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So we'll reveal 7. That's an Akroma's Will that I was digging for, but it's 5, 6, and 7. We are out of dinos, it appears. So Bellowing Agisaur will come in. Whenever it's dealt damage, I put a +1 on each other creature. When that ETBs, the Marauding Raptor will attack it, and I guess everything gets a +1/+1, but that's
That's
just
after- is that
egregious
after
at this
damage?
point. That's after damage.
That's
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
That's
Because
all right.
Gishot's a damage trigger. Alrighty.
I always remember.
I guess that is it for me. We'll pass to you, Bigby. These will remain in exile since I did not play or cast them.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I did get too many treasures as well, so that's
I think it was 5 total.
3, 4,
Incubator.
5.
5 or 6.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. So 8
Oh.
treasures.
Pickles.
I keep hearing that Discover is the fix for Cascade, but Cascade and Discover, all of it, it's free.
It's
good.
all bad.
Yeah.
It's all
exactly.
It's all good.
It's all bad. Fury Calm Snarl, revealing a mountain, tapping.
Because even with mine, with the restriction of only looking for legendaries, it's still good.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Draw card. Okay. Tap it 3, play Commander Sphere, and honest. I think I'm just gonna scoop.
Okay.
I see what I draw. Ooh, this might do something. This goes to 1. Because, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I
Yeah, the
can't do it that way.
dinos went pretty crazy.
We're gonna try unexpected results and see what happens. It could cast something to board wipe. So I shuffle my library, then reveal the top card of my library. If it's an online card, I may cast it without paying its mana cost. If it's a land, I put it into the battlefield, then return unexpected results to my hand.
Okay.
So I thought it was very flavorful for Doctor Who.
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
like everything like he does is it's planned, but it's not always.
Very whimsical.
Yeah.
He'll always say it's planned until he doesn't.
And we will flip the top. It is a solemn. It's a sad robot.
Ah, sad
Yeah.
robot.
Very fitting for the situation.
But this was a really cool game.
The
I'm happy
literal
that,
odds. Yeah, you could take the W on this one, Virtue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
Danny?
appreciate y'all being very graceful for letting me do the egregious thing.
Yeah.
dinos to dino
If-
things.
If we got to the end step, there was a flashed in Italy just to,
Just
I guess, Jurassic World the place up. But thank you
Love
so
it.
much. I appreciate y'all for.
Are y'all good for a second? Because that was like a very quick game.
Yeah, I'm up for another one. If I
okay
can
for
switch decks, I have another deck I would
Yeah,
like to try.
I'll swap the pirates.
Yeah, let me sort
Pirates.
this.
Oh my god, Pirates. Pirates is so good. Honestly, all the precons have been really great.
Yeah, they've
I
just
played
got the
against-
precons have just gotten better and better as ECS progress, like crazy.
Yeah,
My wife just got me the pirate one. I'm pretty happy with it.
Pirate one is
Nice.
really cool. It's a very unique reanimation.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is not your grandma's Ruhan deck. This is it's actually a Jeskai enchantment token copy make token. I don't know if you guys have watched Brian Kibler with his Girid deck. So basically the deck is meant to make tokens of things that you don't normally make tokens of. And of other creatures and things. That's what this deck is doing. And one of its main win conditions is to maybe have like, a few of him in play, and they just randomly attack everybody.
With it. Alright. I'm gonna go with Essex. And then we'll see how she rolls. I like to copy random things as well. Alright, I'm gonna randomize it 4 times while we're all shuffling. So 1, 2.
While randomizing, how do you guys think you feel with doing that draw 12? Like, do you think it helped you? Do you think it was worse?
I don't think it was worse.
It's very similar, and it's like you are allowed yourself to like pretty much guarantee getting the 3 lands, which is pretty good. So like basically you're able to see, okay, this is a hand I can play with instead of like basically trying to what do you call it? Like just mulligan over and over and over again till you get like a reasonable hand, you know? It allows you to be like, oh, okay, I can work with this like right away, as opposed to like just sitting here doing shuffling over and over again, you know?
I hear you.
Yeah, I guess the not doing multiple shuffles is nice.
Yeah, 'cause it can definitely save if you're doing it a lot in the evening. Like it can definitely save some time.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I think me and my friends enjoy because we're all fathers and have, we wait till the wives and the kids are in bed to play a couple games. You want to get as many as you can get into play. Still enjoying yourself as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No one wants to be mana screwed in a game or, you want to be able to do something for the first few turns. After that, like I said, fate has to take place.
Yeah, I guess within such a casual setting, that makes more sense.
And that's the biggest thing.
It works fine. Otherwise, I would want to test it more and more because I think it would be too much of a boon for combo players.
Oh,
Well, that's it.
absolutely.
Like if the people who are doing this first, they had actual numbers. They played like hundreds of games and stuff, and they found out that there was no increase versus the regular mulligan that we have now.
Definitely worth trying out in the long term to see how she plays out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm all good with mine.
Are we doing the regular mulligan or the 12?
I'm fine with whatever. I drew the 7.
I
Okay.
just do 7.
I drew 7 too then.
Alright, boom. The big B, whenever you're ready, you're more than welcome to start.
So Dredge, don't forget to put yourself at 40.
I was just trying to give you guys a head start. I don't know.
That's fair.
Let's see if I like the 7. Do like the 7 a lot better. Okay, so I'm playing Zerg, the Eternal Schemer. New Zerg, not old Zerg. I'll go for. I got pregame stuff. Leyline of Anticipation. Play Sea of Clouds and pass.
Oh, that's me. I was like, so used to not going second. We'll play do a Sunken Hollow tapped, and I'll pass.
I'll figure it out tonight. Alright, I'll untap, and I will cast Litachara Mirror Lake. It's a land that eventually I can make a token copy of a target creature later on. And pass.
Okay, you're wrong. We will play this Shiny Mountain and say go.
Shiny Mountain. Charlie. Shiny Mountain.
Alright, I'm gonna play. Okay. Shattered Sanctum. Tapping 2 and play Seal of Cleansing, and then I'll pass.
Alrighty. We'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a a swamp. Tap. I want to cast a Fathom Fleet Captain. Menace, whenever it attacks, if I control another non-token pirate, I can pay 2 and create a 2/2 black pirate creature token with Menace. And we'll pass to you, Chris.
Alright, untap, draw.
That swamp is a mountain. It's just a dirty mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do a Dream Root Cascade and tap for blue for a Mystic Remora. and I will pass turn.
Okay, draw. That's not helpful. I'm gonna play this island, and they go.
Okay. Tap. Play an island for turn. 3 to play Zer. I'll pass.
There.
One tap, we'll draw. Play a. Let's see. Play a command tower. I'll tap for 2, at least one of which will be red from the command tower. For enterprising scallywag. At the beginning of my end step, if I descended this turn, I'll create a treasure token. We'll swing at you, Chris, since you're the host, for 2 menace.
I'll take 2.
And we'll pass.
I may actually just get rid of the fish. It's one more rotation. Pickle is like there's not many like non-artifacts, I guess. I'll pay the 1 for this turn just to see what happens. Okay, draw, do a forest, and then I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
It's non-creature, right?
Yeah, that's where it comes into play. I might get like 1 draw, which hopefully I get a draw, but it might be like 2. I think it's gonna be more than 2 and 3. Comes the cat. What's up, monkey? Hi, monkey.
Yeah, I might as well. We're gonna play Combat Celebrants.
Okay.
And say go.
Before end of turn, I'm gonna crack Seal and just get rid of Mystic Remora.
Yeah, you might be playing some non-creature spells right now, I feel.
Maybe.
Oh, he doesn't have to wait. He can play it whenever he wants.
Technically.
I'm gonna activate Zer's ability and put Leyline of Anticipation on the board.
Yep.
It's on the board. But it's gonna be a 4/4 with lifelink, hexproof, and death touch.
I like the new Zero a lot.
It's fun. Oh, it's such a blast. I'm gonna play Demir Aqueduct, bring this island back in hand. Swing at. I'm gonna swing at the pirates for 4.
I'll take 4.
And then I will pass.
Alrighty. We'll untap. We'll draw. Play a Rogue's Passage. And then.
Passage.
Exactly. I'm gonna tap a red from the command tower, tapping for 3. We're going to cast Brass's Tunnel Grinder. When it enters, I will discard any number of cards and draw that many cards plus 1. We'll discard a mountain, a swamp, and a Stormfleet Negotiator, and we'll draw 4.
Thanks for the donation, Jero.
1,
Hope you are doing
2,
quite well as
3,
well.
4. Hey, Jero. We'll go to combat, and I will take advantage of Menace and reduce some of that lifelink up there. And we'll swing at you for 2, Bigby.
Okay.
And then at end step, a couple things will happen. I descended, so this will get a board counter. It transforms at 3, and I will make a treasure since I descended.
Yep.
And we'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Island. I will pass.
Okay. I have decisions. I don't like having decisions. I'll play Cascading Bluffs.
Are you sure? Or are you bluffing?
I'm pretty sure. But if I'm bluffing, I'm sorry.
You sure?
Let's see. We have... How many cards in your graveyard, Mr. Pirate?
I currently have the 3 I binned.
Okay.
One of which is a parlay pirate.
Palai.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to bring out a giant friend.
Alright.
Doesn't have
After...
haste.
So, in response, I will tap 3 for theoretical duplication. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I make a copy of it. So I make my own recon.
Nice.
Nice.
That goes with the theme of my deck so crazily. Okay, I like it. We are friends, Chris.
Alright.
After that, I will say go.
For that.
What is this guy's PC?
Enlightened Tutor.
He's a 7/7.
Alright.
What to grab?
But the thing is, if I at random, if it goes to either of us, legend rule. But I still wanted to do it.
It just attacks. It doesn't go to anyone's control.
Grab.
Oh, was that
It
what?
randomly
If we
attacks.
if we move it to somewhere though.
Yeah.
Hi Willow, welcome to the stream. Good morning.
Put that on top. Okay. Play an island. Let's see. Gosh.
These are the numbers that I will roll to make random.
Dredge, I'm going to attack you for 4.
I do have a 7/7. Oh, you can't. It has.
It does
menace.
have Death Touch.
It does have Death Touch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will take 4.
Okay.
I deem myself to survive for a turn.
Perfect. And then I will pass.
Alrighty.
Get the child while y'all play. One moment.
Draw.
No one even had to pay to have the puppies come in.
Playing a Blight Step pathway, but on the red side. I just gotta flip it over from my sleeve into a Seer Step without tearing sleeves, because they tend to like to do that. And we'll tap all my mana. We'll cast Admiral Brass and Sinkable. She will mill 4 cards. Not what I want to see.
So now you have 7
Pirate.
cards in your graveyard.
That's not the descent effect for Brass's Tunnel Grinder. That's the blue one, the Wellspring.
No,
By the way,
I have
again,
things
yes,
in
you
my
are wide awake
in my hand. That
Oh
that you
yeah,
can
I have 7 for right now.
Yeah.
But we will be bringing. We'll go to combat, and we'll be bringing Stormfleet Negotiator with a finality counter, which will just be this Justice dice, and when it dies, that's it. It exiles itself.
Sure. What is it? 4/4.
It is a
In
4/4.
the meantime,
So, who has flyers?
I have
I do
Rupon.
technically have a flyer.
But not one you would like to lose. So, because you are self the highest life, we'll be swinging a 4/4 at you. But there is a parlay, so everybody reveal the top card of your library. For each non-land, I get to make a
Land.
map.
Determined
for me.
iteration.
So I get 2 map tokens,
No,
Either
which
way.
just means I will explore at some point if
Yeah.
that ever becomes relevant. But everybody draws their card.
All right, and then goes to hand.
So Big B, will you be blocking?
No, I'm not gonna block it.
All right. So after damage is resolved, we will go to end step. 2 things will happen. We descended this turn. So we'll go to 2 treasure and we'll put another boar counter.
Boar.
Yeah. And that'll be it for me.
All right. On tap, draw skis.
One
Island.
more game MTG is taking an ad break. Stick around to support the stream.
It does auto ads apparently from forever.
Yeah. No, it does it for
All right, I'm gonna just do this
cool, cool.
twice. So it's gonna be Farhaven Elf, but I'm also gonna do a Siren's Ruse just to do it all at the same time for searching. Gotta be one of each.
Makes sense.
Okay. You have to attack with Ruhan.
Yep, you are correct. All right, so Dredge, you roll the
Is
die,
it-
and we'll do the same thing, but I'll be me, and I'll be you. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say the same. You can roll on spell table.
Oh, I have a
Just a
die. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 6-sided dice. If it's a 3 or 6, you hit me. It's a 3, so you attack me. I will take 7. My call.
It'd be fun if you guys
Flash
Traded
in
the
under
Ruhans.
ancient one.
Yeah, would you like to trade Ruthans?
Not just yet. Not just yet. I need to get Ruhan a little girlfriend first, and then maybe we might.
hold it.
Or flash in exquisite blood.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
I don't like
flash.
that.
I'm not losing any
Cute.
lives.
Nothing serious.
Then it will be my turn after that, Chris.
Yep. After the unfortunate exquisite
Ruhan.
blood.
Ruhan.
Hopefully, all it does is just it just eats one of the Ruhan attacks.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play Rosie Cotton of South Lane. He comes into play. I get a food token.
This deck.
When a non-token creature, whenever you create a token, I get to put a 1/1 counter on a creature that isn't.
Butt is wet.
So Ruhan gets counter.
Oops.
Then we're going to tap 2, and we're going to play that really cool card that I was just shown and was given because of your parlay. So at the beginning of my combat, my turn, I get to populate, and then I get to create a token. It gets haste, and then I have to sack it at the end of turn. So we're going to go to combat and make a copy of a food token, which will put a counter on Ruhan.
Rowan's gonna play, just so you know. He's taking my spot.
Nice.
That's good.
And-
That means we might get out of this.
Yep.
Ah,
I have to randomly roll to see where Ruhan goes. We will use dice.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Number 1, big. It's going for you.
Oh God, 9.
9/9.
So the blood doesn't work when it's you.
No, it does not. Not one bit.
At
It
the
did
end of
its
the turn,
job.
I have to sack the food. I can't use it for anything, and I will say go.
Right. Tap draw.
See if I can make myself some more room. Here we go.
Play
See, I had to get his little girlfriend,
ah.
Rosie.
Rosie.
I don't think.
because she's a halfling and he's a giant.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't ask questions.
Oh, fair.
We just let it happen.
Play Azorius Signet. Oh man, I'm doing this. This is nuts. Got that. All right, Chris, I'm gonna hit you for 4.
I will take the 4. And to gain several.
And I will pass on that.
Alrighty. Who likes drawing cards?
It depends
I
on
do.
the
I do.
depends.
On what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Obviously, there's no catch, but there was. So we'll draw for turn. I'm gonna do a Gear Reach Sanitarium for land for turn,
Oh. I could
and
draw some
this
of
is
those
where we
cards.
all get to draw together. We'll tap. Do I want to tap that? Will I have enough mana? Yeah, that's fine. So we'll tap 2. Each player draws a card and then discards a card.
Drawing.
We'll discard this Coercive Recruiter.
What do I do? Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, I'm totes doing this next turn. Discarding an elemental bond.
Discarding Journey to Nowhere.
I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm gonna discard duplicate.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting
Nice.
choice.
Alrighty, we will enter the combat zone. On beginning of combat, I will return Coercive Recruiter, and then I will steal Ruhan
Which
from.
Which one?
I don't know which one to take. We'll take it from Judge King, the real one. Actually, no, we'll take it from Chris. Sorry.
Are you sure? I really
Why?
would appreciate if you didn't, because I have fun thing I want to do in my next turn. With
I will
with
flip a
him.
coin.
Damn.
If it's token side up, it'll be Chris. Chris, it's still you. I'm so sorry.
Damn. My turn is ruined now.
All right, but because it's no longer the beginning of combat, technically, I get to choose where Ruhan goes. Isn't that fun?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This
So,
has a finality
Chris,
counter.
If you want to have your own fun, why don't you just go make yourself your own YouTube channel and stuff, and you go on Twitch?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Options.
You want to have fun? Do it yourself.
We will send the Ruhan over at Bigby and the Stormfleet Negotiator again. So that is 7 and 4. You have too much life, friend.
Too much. Here we go. I do. I have tons
On
of-
attacks, we all get to parlay.
Parlay.
Uh-huh.
Non-land.
You get one from me.
Ooh,
What?
one of my favorite cards for the deck.
Ooh,
Get
can
a
I-
I get 4, so we'll get 6. Bigby, what card is that?
a fun one.
Legion Loyalty.
Ah, yes.
A very fun card.
Very, very fun. Alright, I will draw my card. Mine's an Amphin Mutineer. When it ETBs, I get to exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature.
Bigby, I would love to see that card played more often. Like it just not played enough. Obviously the CMC's through the roof, but I just love that card.
It's perfect in this deck. I
Which
freaking
card was
love
it?
It gives attacking creatures myriad.
Oh, Myriad.
You look at it.
Alrighty. We'll end my turn, and on end step there are 3 triggers. We will get another treasure, and more importantly, this is at 3 counters, so it will
is-
transform. If y'all weren't sick of Discovery just yet, it is back.
Pew, 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 pew.
It becomes Tekutlan, the Syrian Rift. Add red whenever I cast a permanent spell using mana produced by Tekutlan. Discover X, where X is that spell's mana value.
Wow.
Yeah.
We out here. But it has to be a permanent spell. So very similar to Pantlaza. We'll pass the turn.
All right. Ruhan comes back to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so untap draw. Alright, so I'm gonna tap for. Wait a minute. Do this
I really
four
hate
first.
to do this. Do you mind if I just use the washroom very quickly?
Yeah, no, more than welcome. Quandrix Cultivator. You'll look for a basic forest or island and put in the battlefield. Untapped. I don't want to take that far, so I'm going to get that forest right there. And I was afraid you were going to sacrifice my Ruhan because I'm going to tap for 4. And I'm going to cast Arenicus's Vile Duplication. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has flying and it is not legendary. Ruhan number 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, and those are its wings.
I will reward you, Chris, with a very, very fun.
Beautiful.
We're gonna crack a treasure down to 2. I'm gonna tap 4 total mana.
Evolving Wilds.
We're gonna tap 4 total mana, and I'm gonna Rogue's Passage to the original Ruhan. I don't even know where it's going yet, but it's gonna be unblocked.
Alright, I will wait for him to come back before we roll the die.
Jeez.
So I was like, that was in my hand. I'm like, please don't take it and sacrifice it. Please don't take it and sacrifice it.
You can just always ask me, like, hey.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to say because I wanted to make it more fun. But like, as you, when you cast that card, I'm like already drawing Ruhan number 2, and I'm like, oh, please don't do this to me.
You just be like, what are your intentions with my child? And I'll be like, look, I will bring it back. Don't worry. It will be until sundown.
Good choice. Okay. I wish they both had attacky triggers now. I can't wait to get Essex out there so I can copy Ruhan number 2.
You're copying all these Ruhans, and I'm supposed to be doing that on my deck. So
I have a Ruhan number 2, which is non-legendary, so it's a non-Ruhan. And it has flying. So I'm going to roll for the original Ruhan, and it does have unblockable. From a certain special someone. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a 4.
4 is going to Biggie.
Ron is like just unfortunately smacking it.
Punishing.
Alright. But after that, though, my turn will be passed. As the child goes.
Okay. My turn. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play an Opal Palace. So, you have
I have an antelope-looking thing, but it has wings.
So it reminds me of Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox, the original Ruhan, and then Ruhan number 2.
Yes.
It doesn't matter now. But because no one has 8 cards in their graveyard, right?
I have 5.
I have 6.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say C double, and I get to create a token that's a copy of target creature. I'm gonna copy the flying Ruhan. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh my god! Why?
It's a token, so when it comes into play, I get to put a counter because of Rosie. I'm gonna put a counter on it.
We're just memeing at this point.
I know. The most meme I did with this deck is I made a copy of Beast Whisper. I made like 15 copies of it. Because at a point I was like, I'm not getting anywhere with this deck right now, but I have a creature and the only one's a Beast Whisperer. So let me just keep copying the Whisperer.
Lord, I don't even...
I
think this is the way I want to die.
I go to combat. I get to make a copy of a populated copy, so I'm going to populate the flying one. I'm going to give this flying one +1 because of Rosie. I have to attack with 2 Ruhans, so I'll do it the first one.
This is just dumb.
and I will also be attacking with Combat Celebrant.
Are you going to exert it?
Yes.
Alright, so 2 combats.
So the Celebrant is going to go against because it's going to die against anybody. So I'll put that against Frito. And then I'll finish. Well, this one is a 4-1, but I have to finish my rolls. So the first roll is a 5, which is also going at you, a flying Rohan. Non-flying Rohan is going to be going against. Sorry, Biggie. Biggie. But it does not have trample or anything. It's just a 9/9.
So
No,
5 is Fredo, right?
5 is Fredo, yes. So
you're only gonna lose 2. Because Fredo's losing 7, you're losing 9. With the
Yeah, it is true.
So it's not as bad. It's not great.
Great.
I will put the Fathom Fleet Captain in front of the Combat Celebrant, and I will
Okay.
take 7.
Okay. Then I'll go to my next, which will untap these guys. And then I will attack with these guys again. So the flying is going against Chris. Not flying goes against Fredo. Am I saying that right?
Fredo? Yeah, you're good.
Fredo. Okay. So Fredo has non-flying, and flying went to Chris.
I'll buck with the Enterprising Scallywag.
I'm taking 7.
Okay. Then I will go to end of turn and sack the duplicate one. But I still have a 9/9 flyer here. It's not too bad.
And you gain life from me losing, right, Big B?
I did.
Okay.
Yep, we did it.
All
That wasn't
And-
that wasn't that bad. You know, Ruhan gave some love.
Did.
Giveth
I'm
and
going
taketh.
to-
Just wait till Essex comes out with an Adventure Zendikar and I make like 12 Ruhans.
I'm gonna cycle Rafid's Tower.
Just see what happens.
Alright, what's that?
I have Brutaclad in here, and I do the same with the Meyer Battlesphere.
Ooh, yes. Also a
Turn
very good
everything into
choice.
Ruhans and stuff. It's hilarious. I love this deck for this stupid this is what Magic is.
You need to learn to go to sleep and not turn into me.
Play swap turn. 1, 2, 3, 7. It's gotta be 8. For 8.
Here she
Legion
is.
loyalty. Go into combat. Let's see. Who is-
I'm not blocking a flyer right now, so I can just guarantee that right now across these. So I'm gonna use the full swing, the real one at me. I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
I'll be very transparent on that one.
Chris, I'll swing Zur your way, and Leyline of Anticipation, OG at you, Dredge King. And then Myriad triggers. Everyone's getting tokens sent at them.
I'm gonna take
Black.
4.
Take
I'll
4
take my
sets.
4.
I want to make more tokens. I guess that'll be a total of 5, because you also have a Zur, right?
Yeah.
I do have Zur. Yep.
Everyone has the exact same thing attacking each of us, right?
Pretty
There's one
much.
Zur. So I'll block the Zur because the Zur doesn't have Death Touch, right?
Do the
Correct, it
mirrored
does
copies not have legend?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, they automatically will die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nope.
Not the
no,
ley
okay,
lines,
so,
though.
okay, so I will take 4. I will take 4.
I took my 4.
Oh, I just realized. So, oh, hold on.
Bye. And that was
Yeah, that's
the
why
last
I
they
like
ever
having,
saw of
He's like, goodbye.
Bigby.
Hold on, I realize something. Leaves.
That's why I like Cedric is so important for this deck.
Cadric is a great card. I
Yeah.
think Cadric is it's the direction that they need to put more cards because it's such a random thing for Boros.
Hey guys, I'm gonna scoop and head out. I gotta go.
Oh, you remembered something you had to go to?
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
There you go. Thank you for the game.
Yeah.
The game's good.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, man. I hope to play
It was
again.
nice meeting you too.
Be good,
We
baby.
get to play again. Bye.
Bye.
Please. Okay.
No. You're good. That was the plan.
Be good, brother. They kicked us out. Disconnect.
So then,
All right. Now we're good. Okay. So, Fredo, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Let me untap. Well, that makes this a little bit different then. Me think for a second how I want to do this. Does anyone have any blue mana open?
Nope. Tap down fully.
I have 2 red. Football's trickery,
Just cracked your knuckles, you doofus.
Alrighty. I drew for turn, so let's play the Mountain Dragon Skull Summit thing. Comes in untapped. Let's start off by... I'm probably gonna regret this, but it will be funny. We'll tap this way. We'll tap for 4. We're going to cast a Merchant Raiders.
The Raider.
When I cast a permanent spell, I will discover for 4, since that's its current mana cost, and I used the mana. So
are you
We'll
playing the full precon, or did you change anything in it?
so the dinos had like a lot of pulls from
Like, I'm
From-
wondering, is this
from
the
Ixalan.
precon, or
This is mostly the precon unedited.
okay? 'Cause
Mostly. There's like
my-
a few things like whoops.
My wife
Uh,
just bought it for me, so
Yeah, it's pretty good unedited. There's like maybe 8 or 9 cards I removed. Like that's where I threw in the this from Ixalan, the board counter thing, and the pathway lands and some dual lands, but the creature base is mostly unedited.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll
look
finish
forward to it.
discovery for sure. Whenever I cast, so that won't ETB until later. But because of Courser Recruiter, we'll see the Warkite Marauder. I will steal a Ruhan and untap it and give it haste.
Is it
so
Paul or
first-
Bunyan?
We'll take Paul first. And then on Merchant Raiders, ETV, 2 things will happen. We'll take Bunyan. And then I will tap down Rosy Cotton permanently until Merchant Raiders leaves the battlefield.
I'm happy they made Admiral Brass again the lead, because I think she really deserved like a true upgrade, you know.
Absolutely. And then I will tap for 2 red. We'll cast Azari Zev, and I will steal your Ruhan, Dredge King.
the original or the flyer?
We'll take the original.
Okay,
So
I gotta put it like
those
this
are
so I can
Chris's.
have
This
it
is
in.
yours. And I'm planning on stealing, I think, maybe one more thing. And we'll tap down your other. Do you have any other creatures, Dredge King?
I have Rosie and a 9/9 flyer.
Okay, we tap down Rosie from the original Merchant Raiders, and then
Okay.
Chris, I will tap down your Simic creature. We'll tap for 2. 2 treasures will be removed. I'm gonna cast Amphin Mutineer. We will destroy your green creature, Chris. But on ETB, I will steal the other flyer from Dredge King.
Okay.
And then we will go to combat.
How many pirates does it take to take down Ruhan? Obviously, this many.
Ruhan has been recruited to the Admiral Brass team.
I
So
feel like we're in a One Piece episode here.
all right. We'll get Enterprising Scallywag with the ETB, and we'll tap down the Salamander from Chris.
Wow.
Sorry, Chris. I'm trying to go for
I guess that's what
some murder. All right. How does this work with two remaining players? Is it like 1 through 3 is
Yeah.
Chris, 4 through okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say 1 through 3 is Chris, 4 through 6 is Dredge King, and we'll start rolling dice
With 4 Ruhans.
with 4 Ruhans. So this will be the first one that I stole. This will be Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Dredge, you will receive Paul, and then
Okay.
Bunyan, or sorry, Paul. The Blue Ox will go to.
No, it's Bunyan. He.
We'll go to Chris.
All right, so
So-
I'm taking Bunyan.
And then Dredge or Chris, the third one, shall go to. This is the original copy, not the flyer.
Okay, so that's a 9-9.
Dredge, the 9-9's going over you. And then the final one will also go at you. So all of the Ruhans are going at Dredge except Bunyan.
So that's 9, 18 plus the 7-7, so that's 25.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Chris?
I will take the
Oh.
7.
All right. So, sorry. I do have other attackers since that was the beginning of combat. Those had to be figured out that way.
You have to have 16 left.
I'm not sure. So 4, 4, 4,
12.
12,
That just made my day.
15.
Yeah, you got enough.
Yeah, 17. There we go.
All those Ruhans, that just made my day.
We memed too close to the sun. But it was very fun.
Well, hell yeah, that was great to see. We got Ruhans for days, and I'm never against that. Let's
So
take
cool.
a couple of photos of Paul and Bunyan real quick for Infinite Tokens. All right. So on that note,
So what
thank
are we-
you everyone for joining in. We have another game at 10 p.m. Eastern Time with some Pauper Commander with some phenomenal return guests. So be sure to check in with that. Let's go over a little bye-byes real quick. So we'll start with you, Freda.
Hello everyone, I'm Fredo. Fredo, but Rich_MTG. Next year we will be rebranding to just Fredo MTG because I
Gotta
think
figure.
just most people, most people know me by that now, and I think Richard just makes it confusing. But yeah, I love playing Magic. I love guesting, and I love just the game. It's my favorite game of all time. Today we played Pantlaza, and then we went over to Admiral Brass for our OVA One Piece episode, where we recruited a 7/7 barbarian with rage, which was pretty cool. Thank you so much, Chris, for having me. I had an absolute blast today, especially with the Game 2 meme that was.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate that Dredge had to go, but
Well, Big B had to
nonetheless,
go.
No,
yeah.
I'm still
Sorry,
here, I'm
Big
still
B.
here.
Sorry
Dredge is
if
still
Big B
here.
had to go. Well, Dredge went a different way via Ruhan,
Yeah.
but it was unfortunate that Big B had to go. So I would have loved to seen the rest of the Zerd deck play out.
All right, and
But yeah, thank you.
sweet. As always, hell yeah. And then down to you, Dredge.
Yeah, it's been a month long since I was on the channel before, and I'm happy to be back. And yeah, being able to play Ruhan and play the Doctor deck, it was just fun to play, and it was great to see everybody's decks do their things
Oh yes.
for the most part. And yeah, I wanted to see where that Zerd deck was going because I have the new green-white kind of version of Zer that makes copies of art of
Yeah.
enchantments. So I wanted to see where he was going with this, and I wanted to see, get some ideas maybe. But things happen, life happens, and
Exactly.
yeah, again, thank you for having us on here.
As always, hell yes. All right. So again, on that note, everyone stick around for 10 p.m. Eastern Time. But on that note, thank you very much, y'all, and have a great evening. Ciao for now.